Smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, that way you never miss a video. Make sure you're here on these videos as early as possible and drop hashtag early video squad. Those who drop that hashtag will have a chance to be given an end of video shout out in my next video. I want to give a huge shout out to this brand new original manga called Rise of the Elites by Schneizel and Star Raver. Guys, this manga is quite literally the most interesting brand new story that I've seen in a very long time. If you'd like to read something new, something that's very similar to, say, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, go ahead and check it out. The link is going to be in the description and the top comment. Over a year ago, Dubstep Boom dropped DBS Beerus Part 1, a brand new fan animation that you guys really liked. I covered it so long ago, and it has taken that long to get DBS Beerus Part 2. And what this story is about is essentially the previous god of destruction for Universe 7 is rewoken, and he comes back to take his title back because he does not like the way that Beerus has been running Universe 7 since he's been dormant. And he has a valid point. I mean, Beerus really doesn't get involved in things that he probably should, and he doesn't really like to really do much of anything besides sleep and eat, like just like a cat basically. And if he was involved with a lot of the things that he probably should have been involved with, Majin Buu would have been destroyed and Mora would never have been a thing. But unfortunately for Universe 7, they faced all that pain by themselves. So Nobu is here to put a stop to Beerus and destroy everything that he holds dear, all his allies, and then take him out to take his place. This animation is incredibly well done, and the quote-unquote villain Nobu is an interesting character, not only by his motivations and his voice work, but his design is very cool, very unique, looks very similar to something you'd see as a demon in Dragon Ball, very similar to Janemba and Majin Buu, and I definitely liked it. I liked the way that the story was going in Part 1, and so today we are going to be covering DBS Beerus Part 2 that just dropped. So let's go ahead and jump right in. It's Juice and Jam time. Back on Earth, Goku feels a presence that he has not felt ever, and it is worrying him, and Vegeta seems to be on the same wavelength. Now, this is obviously past Dragon Ball Super, but I just gotta touch on the designs for Goku and Vegeta in this. Now, Goku looks very similar to what you would think he would look like in a future of Dragon Ball, very similar to either Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball AF, Dragon Ball New Age. Those designs, that is the way that Goku looks. But Vegeta has this brand new, very sporty, very like I'm going out to the gym and training style design that I much dig. I actually could see myself wearing the uniform, wearing the clothes that Vegeta is wearing in this animation on my own. But even though Vegeta and Goku are worried, they probably shouldn't be, because Broly says that he can handle whatever comes their way. So Broly is there with one of the coolest designs that I've seen Broly have. Obviously, it's not a new design, but I definitely like that sleek black fitted shirt design that he had in Dragon Ball Super Broly. But yes, the 3 Saiyans, which is freaking awesome to think about, that in the future of Dragon Ball it could possibly be 3 Saiyans. They are willing to take on whatever new threat is going to be facing Universe 7. Nobu heads straight for Capsule Corp, and right before he gets to the city, right on the outskirts, Goku intercepts him with instant transmission, probably trying not to have the city get too battle damaged before the fighting even starts. So Goku's still sticking to his word of staying out of the cities and making sure there's not that many deaths due to their extreme powers. Nobu is under the impression that Goku is going to be the one that he is going to face right now, but Goku says that he actually lost rock, paper, scissors, so he is not Nobu's opponent right now. And the fact that they still do rock, paper, scissors and they would bring in probably Broly to do it as well is really fun to think about, and it just shows that they are really taking a liking to Broly and bringing it into their training. Broly attacks Nobu with his raw power, but Nobu says that he will show him that raw power is completely useless against him, so he easily blocks Broly's punch and looks inside his mind in one of the coolest sequences that I've seen in a Dragon Ball Super animation. I love this psychological shit. Go ahead and take a look, guys. So this whole animation shows us exactly why Broly isn't just completely overpowered and how much a psychological effect and the mindset of a warrior determines the outcome of battles, because Broly does wear a lot of pain on his sleeves. He has someone he loves and he wants to protect with Cheelai, and he also has the guilt that he thinks that he is the one that accidentally killed his father. And so these two things are weapons that are used against Broly by Nobu to take the advantage in this fight, and it was definitely done in such a great sequence. And so Broly is completely out of commission, and Nobu decides to attack the two Saiyans instead. But Vegeta easily rebuffs that blast, which just shows the level of power that these Saiyans are now in the future of Dragon Ball Super. And Broly realizes that he, with just that same defect that he's got, the psychological one, could be a weakness in this fight, and he probably feels guilty that he needed the other two to sort of save him. So he transforms into his legendary state and attacks Nobu again. And this time it shows the power of the legendary Super Saiyan, because Broly actually damages this old god of destruction by breaking right through him and making him bleed. This isn't enough to take Nobu down, because he just regenerates and he uses a very Buu-like technique to try to punch Vegeta, but to the surprise of all of us, Vegeta goes into UI Omen and easily dodges it, which is something that I know a lot of you guys want to see. You guys want to see Vegeta in the UI form. For me, I could either take it or leave it, but in Dragon Ball fan mangas and fan animations, you guys can have whatever you want. It's like a multiverse of different realities and possibilities, so I definitely dig this UI Omen Vegeta. So with the finesse of UI Omen, Goku and Vegeta, and legendary Broly continually attacking Nobu, Nobu is completely overwhelmed by this trifecta of power, and Vegeta takes Nobu out with Final Shine attack, which is, in my opinion, the coolest attack that Vegeta has ever had. That is my favorite attack. It is only in Dragon Ball GT and the video games, but I love this fucking attack, and this is enough to take out Nobu for right now. Whis has been looking at the entire situation through his scepter, and he is informing Beerus of the situation at hand, and Beerus knows all about Nobu, and he says that Nobu is basically here to punish him for all the chaos that Beerus has inflicted on Universe 7 by either being negligent or coddling certain characters in Dragon Ball Super. A lot of the actions that Beerus has taken throughout Dragon Ball Super really has had a lot of causes and effects when it comes to the situations in this universe, and there's a lot more just in the Tibalt the Boom universe. There's a lot of things that Beerus is thinking about that is his fault, things that I have never covered, or animations that I've never covered, and we even get to see a shot of Unreal End Gaming's OC, Raikon. So yeah, there are a lot of things that need to be unpacked, and I haven't covered everything that this amazing animator has produced, but I will in the future. And that's when we're left on a cliffhanger, the realization that Beerus was only appointed the god of destruction after Nobu went on a murderous genocidal rampage throughout the entire universe, even destroying the Beerus race, leaving only Beerus and Champa alive. And that is where we leave off, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys like to see this animation, I'm gonna leave a link to Tibalt the Boom's video in the description below. Go ahead and check it out, guys. And today's hashtag early video squad winner is going to be AJ Morningstar. I normally don't like these kind of comics, but this one is actually pretty funny. I'm thinking that you're referencing the fact that this is sort of like a low stakes story. It's just like a slice of life thing that happens. And yeah, I like to bring brand new content to you guys, and I just kind of throw things out into the ether and see what sticks and see what you guys really love. So I really love your comment. Thank you so much for making my day. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.